before we get right in, I want you to know why this topic is really important. In Nigeria, every year 14,000 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer, and more than half of them die from this cancer. And this cancer is vaccine preventable. You can see why this is really alarming, and you need to have this information and share it with every woman that you know, because it's very important for every woman to know that cervical cancer is vaccine preventable. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Dr. Judith Ebengho here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about the cervical cancer vaccine, also known as the human papillomavirus vaccine. Following my video on the checkups that women should do, I got a lot of questions on this particular topic. We were concerned as to if they can still take the cervical cancer vaccine and when they should take it and all of that. So I'm going to cover this topic in this video. But before we get right in, I want you to know why this topic is really important. In Nigeria, every year 14,000 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer, and more than half of them die from this cancer. And this cancer is vaccine preventable. You can see why this is really alarming, and you need to have this information and share it with every woman that you know, because it's very important for every woman to know that cervical cancer is vaccine preventable. Before we get right into this video, have you liked this video? Have you subscribed? Have you shared my content with a friend? You know, we talk about really important stuff on this channel, so please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ask your questions. Who knows, I may just talk about your question in my next video. Now let's talk about the cervical cancer vaccine, also known as the HPV vaccine. This vaccine is usually recommended for the younger age group because they are not yet sexually active and they've not yet come in contact with the human papillomavirus vaccine, which is sexually transmitted. Despite this, older women can still take this vaccine. What they will need to do is to screen for the human papillomavirus infection first, either by doing a pap smear or a blood test, and if they are not yet infected, then they can proceed to take this vaccine, although they will require about 3 doses compared to 2 doses in the younger age group, but still they can still benefit from this vaccine. Now, what do you need to know about the HPV vaccine? Currently, there are 3 different types of the human papillomavirus vaccine, but I am aware that we have about 2 in Nigeria, but 1 is largely popular in Nigeria. The second one is not so popular, so you're most likely going to find the popular one in different states in Nigeria, and that's the vaccine Cervarix. So Cervarix is the most popular one here in Nigeria, but we have another type known as Gardasil, and we also have Gardasil 9. So I'll talk about Cervarix, which is the most popular one here in Nigeria. Cervarix protects against HPV virus strains 16 and 18. These are the strains that cause cervical cancer. So when you take the Cervarix vaccine, you're protected from these strains that cause cervical cancer. And usually only females can take the Cervarix vaccine, and like I mentioned before, we prefer younger age groups taking this vaccine from like ages 19 to 13, but older women can still benefit from this vaccine. So you want to speak to a physician. While the younger age group will take only 2 doses of the Cervarix vaccine, older women will proceed to take up to 3 doses. And it's worth to mention that this vaccine is quite pricey, so the price would range from about 15,000 to about 35,000 depending on where you're taking it. I know that here in Abuja is about 30,000, so you want to do your research. You may find this same vaccine for less. This is why you need to know what type of vaccine it is and what it protects against, so you may be getting the same thing at a higher price depending on where you're based. While this vaccine is pricey, let's say you're buying 1 dose for 30,000 and you're taking the 3 doses for 90,000, that's almost 100,000. This cannot be compared to the price of treating cervical cancer, guys. Cervical cancer, what it does to you as a person, your family, people spend a lot of resources trying to treat this cancer, and still the mortality is still high because most times when it is discovered, the cancer has spread to different places in the body. So you want to do yourself a lot of good, do yourself a favor, and then take the vaccine, because it is more cost effective than treating cervical cancer. The next HPV vaccine we'll be talking about is the Gardasil vaccine. Gardasil vaccine protects against HPV strains 6, 11, 16 and 18. Remember, Cervarix protects against just 16 and 18. So we have two more strains with Gardasil. Some people even nickname this vaccine Gardasil 4 because there is a Gardasil 9 that protects against HPV virus. 6, 11, 16, 18, and 5 other strains as opposed to Gardasil 4 that I just talked about. It also protects against HPV virus 31, 33, 45, and I think 52 and 58. Or yeah, if I'm not right, I will impute that in the video. So we have Gardasil and Gardasil 9. Gardasil is also known as Gardasil 4, right? So there's Cervarix, Gardasil, and Gardasil 9. Gardasil 9 is like an upgrade of the Gardasil vaccine because it covers like 5 more extra strains compared to Gardasil, and they both protect against similar things. They both protect against anogenital warts as opposed to Cervarix that protects just against cervical cancer. Here we have protection against the anogenital warts. We have protection against anal cancer, cervical cancer, vulvar cancer, and the likes. So this Gardasil and Gardasil 9 offers more protection compared to the Cervarix vaccine. But the thing is, why Gardasil is available in some places in Nigeria, but I know that Cervarix is one that is widely but I know that Cervarix is the one that is popular in Nigeria. But Gardasil is also available in some places. It is available in Abuja. While Gardasil 9 is available in the US, and the US they give it to both males and females. With time, these vaccines will get widely distributed and they would become available in Nigeria. But for now, be on the lookout for Gardasil and Cervarix. With this video, I believe you'll be able to engage the people at the vaccination centers with questions, ask them, oh, what does this cover? So if they tell you it's just 2 strains, you'll be sure that, oh, this is Cervarix. And if it's 4 strains, then it is Gardasil. Then if it's 9 strains, then you're most likely getting Gardasil 9. You can ask informed questions. These 3 vaccines majorly have the same guideline where you prefer to give it to younger age group, and older women who want to take the vaccine will have to screen for the HPV infection before proceeding to take the vaccine. While the younger age group will have just 2 doses, older women would go ahead and have up to 3 doses. Like I mentioned before, the price of this vaccine cannot be compared to the price of treating cervical cancer. So ladies, go out there, do your research, save up if you need to save for this vaccine. It's a worthy investment, guys. You definitely want to take this vaccine. I have taken Cervarix and I am looking forward to taking Gardasil 9 in time to come. So yeah, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment for me. If there's anything that's still not clear in this video, kindly leave a comment for me in the comment section and I would address it. Till I come your way next time, I remain Dr. Judith Ebengho. Take care of yourself and bye.